Hello, welcome to the tour of the 2022 fully off-grid tiny house on wheels. I'll take you around the outside of the house and then we'll go inside. So as we come around to the side of the house, you can see here on the outside there's the porch with some steps, the railing on the porch. The first AC unit is in the downstairs area. The siding has metal on the lower half and then wood, cedar on the exterior. This is the propane heater vent. You can see the tires here. The trailer was made in 2022, so it is brand new. And the roof is slanted so that the two solar panels on the roof get plenty of sunlight. As we're coming around to the back of the tiny house, you can see the trailer hitch. There's a very large Craftsman toolbox, so if you have any tools or supplies, you can put those in the toolbox. There's also an outside outlet on the back, as well as a light. And then the toolbox and the Predator generator that runs on gasoline, should you need it, and the trailer hitch. Currently, right now, I have a larger tank of propane to run the stove and the propane heater. There is a small propane tank that comes with the tiny house. Alright, I'm coming around to the other side of the tiny house. Again, you can show you the roof here. So you can see that it is slanted for the solar panels. And then here on the outside we have the hookups. So the solar is currently running the house, but you also have the option to run the house with electric if you're close to a source where you can plug into. You would just want to turn off the power and then plug the cord into whatever type of power source you're going to use, and then turn the power back on. We do have the vent for the hot water heater here. The hose if you are using the water tank, or if you want to be hooked up to water, you can use the hose for your water source. Again, your power source, just plug that in. And then so coming back around to the front, we have the porch area again. There is an ash bucket for the wood stove, and then the porch light and another outside outlet that you can use. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go into the tiny house now. It does have two locks, so a deadbolt and a doorknob lock. And we have the inside of the house here. So there is a very small area right here that can work well to have a very small desk or table and chair. And as we come in, we can see the sink. Lots of windows here, so it gets some very nice light in the house. We do have the circuit breaker box here. Everything is labeled. And then coming to the sink area, two very deep sinks here. Container area that can move from side to side. Cutting board that you can also move. as needed. Nice nozzle for the sink. And then lots of outlets in this house, so you have plenty of places to connect. And I'll turn on the lights here so we can see under the sink here. We have a very large water tank, so if you are not hooked up to water and you want to use the tank, you can certainly do that for a while. This is flat cord goes to the water pump, so you would want to turn that on to get some water pressure and run the water. And right now I have this knob turned to use the water tank, but if you were running water from another source, you'd want to turn the knob. So if you were hooked up to water, that's what you would do. And then over here on this side of the water tank, we have the hot water tankless heater, and that goes up this way, and this is the thermometer, so you can control what you would like the temperature to be on the hot water. So if you wanted it to go up, you wanted to have some hot water, you can do that, or have it go down. Up above the countertop, we have the convection oven, and then below that we have the 2-burner propane stove. So this again runs on propane. And then we will go to the other side of the kitchen. So from here we can see into the bathroom, and then when we close this door, the bathroom door, we have a storage area. On this shelf, this has a RV camper shelf. It's really sturdy, but it can be taken down and moved if you don't want it. 2 more shelves there, really good sized storage area. And then down below here, this is where the solar batteries, the solar controller, and all of that electrical stuff lives. And you can see, not sure that you can see with the phone, but all of those outlets and the plugins, and then the solar battery charger to tell you how it's doing. And then moving to the next part of the kitchen, we have a brand new freezer refrigerator. So the freezer is on top here, and then below that we have the refrigerator. So some good storage here for your food. And then above the refrigerator, I have added another RV shelf. So you can remove this, use the space for something else. And then coming around, we have the little tiny wood stove. So this wood stove is small, so if you were buying cordwood, you would need to cut that farther. I do have a pallet of bio blocks that can come with the house if you are interested. These they fit really well in here. I have not used the wood stove yet, but definitely would help keep the house warmer. Underneath the wood stove, there's another small storage area, and you can see that there's some of the bio blocks there, if you have not seen those before. And then moving over, we have the propane heater. And right now I've got that set for 64, and it's keeping it nice and warm in here. All right, so then we have a window on the side of the going out to the front porch. The ladder that goes up to the spare loft, and this net, this is kind of like a screen door here in a area where it's a little buggy. That does help to keep the bugs out, and you can keep the door open. There is also up on the ceiling here a fan, so you can open the windows, put the fan on, and get a really nice air circulation for the warmer weathers. It's also light, so you can get some more light. Alright, so let's take a walk up the ladder. And the ladder is very sturdy. So on this side of the loft, these are some extra items that came with the tiny house. So there's the infrared space heater, can be wall mounted. And then over on this side, there's another wall space heater that can also be mounted if you needed additional heat in addition to the propane and the wood stove. This item in the back, this magic chef, is a microwave still in the box. And then this orange item is a table, so it swings up or down so it can save some space. I haven't attached it anywhere yet because I wasn't sure if the person that buys the house would like that attached somewhere specifically. So window in the loft, an outlet here on the side, and then a tatami mat. So if you had a guest over, they can sleep on the mat, make it a little bit more comfortable. And then there is a light switch for this loft, so you can get some more light up here. Alright, so we'll go back down the ladder and we will head up into the main loft. So you can see, give you a quick view of the downstairs. Before we head up into the other loft, this is the other the AC unit for the downstairs area. It's got an outlet right there you can plug it into. And then a window on this side of the house, and then the stairs. So there are 2 drawers in the stairs, so got some extra storage space here. And I have put some cedar in there just to make it smell a little nice. There's a railing on the stairs. And then going up, there is a landing at the top. I am about 5'5", and I can stand in this landing area with my head just a little crouched. All right, so this is the main sleeping loft. Right now I have a twin mattress up here. This mattress could fit in the spare loft, so if you wanted to put a full mattress up here, that would definitely fit. So there's a window on this in the back of the loft. Another AC unit, so you can keep it nice and cool in here if it's hot outside. Outlet by the AC unit. 3 bookshelves here, so you can have books or other items stored here. And then light switch and another outlet. And then coming around to the other corner here, you can see there's another outlet there and another window. As mentioned, this window does have a crack in it, so it is a 2-paned window One of the panes is fine, it's just the interior pane that has this crack, so that would be something that you would want to fix. And then the lighting in the ceiling, you can see that there are lights across here. So you've got plenty of light in this sleeping loft. And then coming around here, there is a half-size closet area. So you can hang some items there. And on the other side of this is a very nice electric fireplace that can help it keep extra warm in the bedroom. And underneath these areas there are 3 drawers. So you've got a nice amount of storage here to store clothes or other items. Alright, so heading back downstairs, we can see the other loft here. You get a nice view of that area, an idea of how big that is. It can be used for sleeping or storage or another workspace. And then we have the downstairs area again. So the stove, wood stove here, bathroom door. All right, so I will take you into the bathroom area now. And the interior of the tiny house is beetle kill pine as well as a laminate. And in the bathroom, we have a cedar shower. So this is a full-size shower, and really lovely. And then we have an outlet here just above the sink, and then below the sink is mostly piping. So you might be able to do a little bit of storage here, but not too much. On the other side of the shower, we have a storage area above the toilet. So again, it's an RV shelf. You can take that out if you don't want it there. A window with a nice window ledge so you can have some items there. And then the composting toilet. So again, this hasn't been used, but it is ready to go with the peat moss there. This concludes the tour of the tiny house. I hope I've answered your questions, but if there are any others, please do get in touch. And thank you so much for your time, and have a wonderful day.